Hello everyone. We are from group 3 and our project is a restaurant recommendation system. It is based on Yelp Dataset and it helps new business owners answer some of the questions that arise in their mind before setting up a restaurant business. So let's say I'm an entrepreneur and I need to set up a new restaurant. There are several questions that arise in my mind. Some of them are like, which location should I select for my restaurant? Then which cuisine based items should my restaurant include? What kind of facilities should be provided? What would be the popular visiting hours of my restaurant? And which items need to be included in the menu? And what are big turnoffs for people in this city? So, my recommendation system uses Yelp dataset to process 34,000 restaurant businesses and help new business owners answer these questions by providing intelligent recommendations. As you can see here, there is a click here button, and we'll get back to that very soon. To begin with, we have a number of interactive visualizations provided by our system. The primary one is this map, which shows a cuisine wise distribution of restaurants across the globe. As you can see, it can zoom in and zoom out, and it also has filters of different cuisines to include or exclude these cuisine based restaurants in that area. All the other visualizations are driven by this map, and I can click on a business to know more about its attributes as well as the city in which it resides. As an entrepreneur, this map helps me make strategic decisions about the location of my restaurant. So I would definitely would like to set up my restaurant in a densely populated area as compared to a sparsely populated area like this. After deciding on location, I need to figure out which cuisines are popular in an area. Let's say this is Phoenix. We have a pie chart that shows percentage distribution of cuisine based restaurants in Phoenix. As we can see, American and Mexican cuisines are very popular here. As an entrepreneur, this chart helps me narrow down my cuisine choices for my restaurant to American and Mexican. And once I decide that, let me just filter out the other cuisines from my map. Now, the next question that arises in my mind as an entrepreneur is, what would be the popular visiting hours of people in Phoenix? To answer that, we have a heat map that shows an hourly distribution of check ins in all restaurants of Phoenix. The x axis shows the hours of the day, whereas y axis represents days of the week. The yellow shade represents sparser check ins, whereas the gradient transition of yellow from orange to red denotes an increasing number of check ins. As we can see from this map, restaurants here are densely populated on Saturday and Sunday from 12 a.m. midnight to 4 a.m. Hence, this visualization would help me schedule and allot my resources like food or employees in a better manner. The next question for an entrepreneur would be to identify the facilities, offers, and services that are generally provided by restaurants in Phoenix City. For this, we make use of this Astor chart where each sector represents certain facility or service, and the middle number shows the percentage of restaurants that provide that facility or service. We have covered a vast number of facilities such as accepting credit cards, providing takeout, good for groups, good for kids, has bike parking, has TV where dogs are allowed, has outdoor seating, catering, Wi Fi, restaurant reservations, restaurant delivery, happy hour, and good for dancing. In short, this Astor chart would help me decide which of these features should I be providing in my restaurant to attract more customers. For instance, since most of the businesses in Phoenix accept credit cards, I would ensure that my restaurant too accepts credit cards. Instead of making an entrepreneur go through the pain of studying all the reviews to understand people's preferences, our system analyzes these reviews, performs a sentiment analysis on them, and presents a compact version in the form of word cloud. As we can see here, the red phrases indicate negative reviews, the orange ones indicate neutrality, whereas the green ones indicate positive reviews. So, more number of positive reviews in a restaurant indicates the restaurant is categorized as a good one. In addition to that, the frequency of occurrence of a phrase is indicated by its size. So, a highly occurring phrase is larger in size than a rarely occurring one. In short, this visualization helps an entrepreneur get an idea of what people like or dislike in a restaurant, which in this case would be Flo's Shanghai Cafe. Lastly, we have a recommender module that analyzes all these charts data and summarizes them in the form of recommendations. As you can see here, some of the recommendations include popular facilities, peak visiting times, and preferable cuisines in that city. And with this is the end of our project presentation. This method of chart visualizations helps business owners make certain decisions when setting up a new restaurant in an unknown vicinity. Thanks for watching.